Welcome back to Not So Pro Packer Talk, where we only talk about the Packers. Guys, how about that win we just got against the Buccaneers? Buccaneers are a great team. It was really hard fought game. We only won 14-12, but what a win. The Buccaneers had that last drive run on us where they got that touchdown, and then they had the 2-point conversion where they could have tied up the game and sent it to overtime. But Devondre Campbell went up there and said, no, swallow that ball out of the air. Wouldn't have mattered because Darnell Savage was right behind him. Perfect coverage, ready to smack that ball out of the air also. So wouldn't have mattered if Devondre Campbell did it, but Devondre Campbell was there. That's why we paid that man to make plays like that and the clutch. So very happy with how really the whole Packers team did. Defensively, we only allowed 6 points up to that last touchdown, 12 points overall. Very happy with how they played. Yeah, I wish they didn't let up that last touchdown. They would have really put a cherry on the top. But, I mean, at the end of the day, they kept us in this game. They're the only reason we won this game. Overall, I thought we played very well though. But let's get into the title of this video. Is Romeo Doubs our wide receiver number one? Going into the season, nobody would have predicted Romeo Doubs to be number one wide receiver, especially after the draft. Maybe after the preseason where he looked amazing in training camp. Maybe the crazy Packer fans were like me wanted to call him, but everybody thought it was going to be Alan Lazard. But as of this week 3 game, Romeo Doubs has the most targets out of any other Packer player. He has 16 total targets, which is more than anybody else, and then 14 catches, with more than anybody else. Only 137 yards, 1 touchdown. But right now, Aaron Rodgers is targeting Romeo Doubs more than any other wide receiver on the team. Very exciting for Romeo Doubs. I think he's amazing, and with every single game, he's progressing more and more into the NFL, and he's looking very good. I think he has a very bright future, but he's looking very good right now. He had 8 catches this past game, which is the most any wide receiver has had in a Packer wide receiver in a Packer game, whose name is not Davante Adams. Since 2018. The last person to have 8 catches that was named not Davante Adams was Randall Cobb back in 2018. It's been that long since a Packer wide receiver has done that. So that's very exciting. I mean, it makes you look back in the past and wonder what the heck we were doing. But very exciting for Romeo Doubs. I think he has a very bright future ahead of him. Looked very good. He had 73 yards on those 8 catches, 8 for 8. I mean, come on! Every single time Aaron Rodgers targeted him, he caught that ball. Very excited. That was one of his biggest things in training camp, was making a few drops. So this makes me feel very comfortable with him going forward. Will he remain our wide receiver one? I don't know. Sammy Watkins and Christian Watson being down and out of that game was a big reason for that. I don't think they're going to be out for forever. I think Watson could potentially play next week. But I think Romeo Doubs is still going to get a lot of targets. Now, as far as Christian Watson being out, I mean, what a disappointing and unlucky start to his rookie year. Being out all of training camp, basically. That week 1, missing that pass, he dropped it, and then getting hurt again in the season. It's just so unlucky for him. I think he has great talent. We were really missing him in that game because he's that deep threat. Romeo Doubs is a deep threat, but Christian Watson is able to help us spread the field, keep the defense honest, and not let them just be able to play up. With Watson out, I think we are a worse team. I want him back in the lineup because both Sammy Watkins and Christian Watson are very good deep threats. So I very much want them to come back healthy. Sammy Watkins, I mean, we knew he's going to get hurt, but man, come on, week 3, you're already out. Gosh. But overall, I'm very happy with our wide receiver corps right now. But overall, offensively, come on, guys. I literally just talked about last week. We are a run first team. That's how we were supposed to win games. We're going to do better. This week, we did not do that. So we only had 24 rushes compared to 35 pass attempts. Guys, come on, that's not what we want to do. I mean, that's what we wanted to do back in the past, but now we got to be more dedicated to the run. If you continue pushing the run game, keep on giving the ball to Aaron Jones, AJ Dillon, it's going to pay off. I know it can get frustrating. You want to pass it, but guys, giving them the ball, giving them more touches is how we're going to win these games. They are a terrific running back duo, and not giving the ball is just a disservice to yourself and the team. You need to get these guys the ball. Stay dedicated to the run. That's all. That's one of my biggest things. Keep on giving them the ball. Aaron Rodgers and Aaron Rodgers, but they are a good running back duo that we need to be using. So not happy with that. And we didn't really use them in the passing game either. They only had 5 catches total for 17 yards. Not that much. You got to see better from them. I'm not happy with that. But other thing on offense, David Bakhtiari is Bach. He is Bach. Very, very exciting, guys. I'm very, very happy with David Bakhtiari being back. He only played about a little bit over half the snaps. They were using him on a rotation. They would have but David Bakhtiari on a drive, and then they would switch him out for Josh Nijman for the next drive, and then back to David Bakhtiari. The reason they did that is, one, it's his first game back in like 600 days. It's been a very long time, and then also with the heat of Florida, they didn't want him to get tired out there. You got to be careful with him, right? We're paying him way too much money for him just to get re-injured and then start this whole process over. We got to keep him healthy. And then also, Josh Nijman is a incredible left tackle, especially for a backup. He has earned a spot on this team, and I think he has earned our trust to be able to go back and forth with David Bakhtiari. Now, do I want this for forever for David Bakhtiari? No, he didn't want it either. He was very much, he said he was frustrated with that decision to that he was only in every other drive. He wants to be on the field more than any other player. And I don't think this is going to continue going forward. Maybe we see a little bit next week. I don't think so. But I think he have a good chance next week to play 100% of the snaps, as long as everything he rebounds good from this last game. We got hopefully that left knee is doing good. It's not inflamed like I was talking about early in the preseason, where it's getting there's like a bunch of fluid in there and they have to drain it. Hopefully there's none of that, not a lot of pain. I'm really hoping he can stay healthy because we need him in the long run. We need him this season in order for us to go on a Super Bowl run. David Bakhtiari is the biggest piece we need, in my opinion. But so exciting to see him back on that field. Very, very happy. Defensively, oh my gosh. I'm wearing his jersey to represent him, but Jair, while Alexander went down, he only played 6 snaps. They had a ankle injury, I believe it was. But I don't know too much about that right now. They had, from what the early reports say, they do not think it's going to be a long-term injury. So that's very, very exciting. And I mean, when he went down, I was like, please, no, not again. He was all last season. We played good without him, but we're a better team with Jair Alexander on that field. Hopefully he can come back the next week or so. But I don't know anything right now. I'm recording this on a Tuesday night. By the time this is tomorrow on a Wednesday, most likely the injury report will come out and we'll know more about the injury. But as far as right now, I do not know what is going to happen with Jair Alexander, but we think it's going to be short term as of right now, which is a very good thing. We need him on that football field. But his backup that came into the game for him, our fourth cornerback is Keeson Nitson, who we signed off the Raiders from last year. Great special team player. He's been playing great for us for special teams. But we had him play the slot corner as soon as Jair went out. We moved Rasul out into the outside, which he looked very good playing in the outside perimeter again. It looked very, very good. But Nitson, there was good and bad. All right. I liked what I saw from him. He had 6 tackles. He didn't miss a single tackle, which is very good. But he did allow 8 catches out of 9 targets for 81 yards. Tom Brady definitely picked on him. I like what I see out of this guy, but there's definitely a hole on our defense without Jair Alexander being there to fill. So I think this guy could potentially do better next year or this next game. But right now, He's definitely the hole in our defense that we don't want to see. But overall, our defense looks great. I'm very, very happy. Rashawn Gary has his third sack on the year, 3 sacks, 3 games. He's going on a potential defensive player of the year so far, and I'm very, very excited about this defense. But guys, last week I gave you guys a challenge. I told you to get 5 likes on the video, and you guys instantly crushed it within a day and gave me a 6. So I will release a TikTok. It should be released by the time this video is out at 5 o'clock. So make sure you go check out TikTok and go check it out. I think hopefully it should be pretty funny. I think it's funny. I'll be making it tonight, but I've already got my idea in my head. So I'm going to give you guys a new challenge. All right. 10 likes, and I'll post another one. All right. I did not think I would hit the 5 likes, but AJ instantly started calling everybody, telling everybody to like the video, and he crushed it within a day, man. I was like, are you kidding me? But make sure you guys go like the video, and I'll release another TikTok this next week. All right. 10 likes. That's all you need. All right. 10 likes. Give it to me, and I'll do another one. All right. But guys, make sure you subscribe to this channel. Everything That's a Pro. We're putting out more and more content out there. TikTok, Twitter. We're putting out some great tweets as far as this past week. They've been doing really, really well. So make sure you follow us on there. And then I'll be live tweeting this next game against the Patriots at 3:25 o'clock. I wasn't able to do this last game against the Bucks because I was busy. But this next one, I will be live tweeting. I think my live tweets are pretty good. If you want to get some good insight on certain players during the game and what my thoughts are, that's a great place to go. I think it's good. I think it's really, really cool, and I enjoy doing it. So make sure you follow my Twitter at McCall Reed right here. You can find me there, follow me there, and you'll see all the Packer live tweets. But 10 likes on this video, and I'll release another TikTok. But other than that, guys, go Pack, go. I'm very excited for this season. See you guys next time.